has been a little bit of time since I have popped on here, and so I'm sitting in Carline and thought I might as well make another video. I was like getting a little discouraged with how many views I was getting, but I'm trying to know that it does take time and to not really worry about that and just do it more for myself. So that's what we're doing. I went to Nordstrom Rack today, and it is, obviously I am in sleeveless here. My quick fall a couple weeks ago has now turned back to 87 degrees, and sadly there's no more crisp in the air, so that was a fake fall. Hopefully the next fall is coming here shortly. Maybe next week it might get back in, so I thought I might as well go to Nordstrom Rack and get something good for fall once it actually shows up. But I found this little kind of like suede jacket. I am loving all of the jackets this year. I feel like I want to kind of just have like my basic tops, bodysuits, pants that are like neutrals, and then pair it with really pretty coats. I love the trench look of like the raincoat trench jacket, but sometimes I feel like it doesn't quite work on me, or I have to find like the perfect one. I tried on a brown one, but it wasn't like that normal normal trench like khaki. It was like kind of a deep orangish brown, and I was like, I really liked the coat. And then I tried a black one on, but it just looked a little too like oversized too. So I'm still on the hunt. I have like this inspo picture saved on my Pinterest of Molly May in like the perfect denim blue jean, a white top, and the perfect little trench coat. So she's always the inspiration. So that's what I'm trying to find. I do have a really fun coat that I got this summer in New York City. I actually got it at the Nike store, and it's like a dry fit material, but it is like the length of a trench coat, but it's pleated, and it's like not khaki but not gray, just like a really light off-white. So I am super excited to wear that, and it's probably like the closest thing I have to what I'm looking for. And I don't really love when they have belts, and I feel like a lot of these have belts, so I mean I can obviously just take them off, but so I'm still searching. But I have not been into Nordstrom Rack in a long time, so that was fun. I also got this lotion that I love, the Kiehl's, I think that's how you say it, Ultra Face Cream, and I got it in a Sephora. Like I signed up for their perks program, you know, just like gave them my email, phone number, and they gave me all these little samples. So they gave me this in like a tiny container, and it did last me pretty long. And my daughter, she gets some eczema, especially in the winter, so I thought with winter coming up I would get some of this. So it's super soft and lightweight, so I think that'll be good for all of our skin in the winter. But I did today, I was home by myself for a little bit, and so I was really cleaning the house, but I was laughing at myself because a friend gave me some eye patches. So I was wearing like gold eye patches, and then if you've heard of the brand Frownies, that are like wrinkle patches, and you stick them on your forehead, and they kind of look like band-aids, but they're supposed to like help the structure of your muscles. And I swear I wore them last night. You're supposed to wear them when you sleep, but to me, I can't have like all these patches on my forehead while I'm sleeping. Like I'm a pretty light sleeper, so I can feel it. I feel like I feel it all night, and it's just not comfortable. So I try to just like wear them in long hour periods when I know I'm gonna be home and doing something like cleaning. So I just thought it was the funniest sight. I was like, I really hope no one tries to come to the door and see me with wrinkle patches and eye patches on. But I do swear they work. especially if you don't want to like get anything done to your face, or like the retinols are harsh on you. I do swear by those, and I think they actually work. Maybe it's a trick in my mind, but I felt like I had a line here. Now it's slightly smaller, but that's all right. What else has been happening? I just saw today The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, the trailer for the movie, and that made me really excited. It was like a really fast-paced trailer, which I understand for the book. It did look a little like more intense than I thought it would be, but that's okay with me. I think I'm going to reread The Housemaid here pretty soon. I know the movie comes out in late December, so maybe like around that time I'm gonna reread it just for fun. So once it's time for the movies, I'll be ready. I was trying to read Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I am still working through it. I feel like the voice in it I'm trying to like grasp onto, but it's a little like all over the place for my scattered brain. So I'm gonna give it a couple more days and see how I like it. I may be asking Chat GPT for like a final summary and calling it good, but I think the idea of it is cute. I just need to get a little more into what's actually happening, I guess. I feel like there's just like a lot of talk and then like what's going on. Like I just want to know what's going on. I don't need the extra talk. I just want to know what's going on. So that is what I'm trying to read. I'm trying in the mornings not to open my phone right away. I feel like I was using it as like an excuse to wake myself up of like, all right, my alarm goes off, I'll scroll for a couple minutes, wake myself up, then I'll get up, and I feel like that can end up just taking up a lot of the time I should be getting up and getting ready. So I have been successful the past few days, and that has been nice. So I'm going to keep trying to do that. I just feel like I spend too much time mindlessly doing that. So I'm sure it's something we all feel that way about it too. But so that is about it. Honestly, it's been pretty low key over here, and we have a short school week, so I think we might end up at a baseball game or something like that this weekend. So hopefully everyone else has a good week.